Photo by Stacy Revere, Getty Images. The Green Bay Packers have a good amount of cap space available as they head into free agency, sitting at around $34.6 million in space according to Over the Cap. Moreover, they aren't as far from competing as their record from the 2018 season would indicate. They dealt with a number of injuries, a rift between their quarterback and head coach, and a roster that was severely flawed in a number of places. As free agency nears, they can fix a lot of those issues, but they have to be smart when things get started. Officially happening on March 13, General Manager Brian Gutekunst was very successful at adding talent in his first NFL draft in 2018, and he will be working closely with new head coach Matt LaFleur to add players that best fit his system. It's important for there to be synergy between the new coach and the GM, because if there is a miscommunication in the roster building, that greatly lessens the chances the team has of success. That's the simple, yet nuanced, science of the NFL and team building. When free agency kicks off, it will be important for Gutekunst to avoid a certain set of mistakes because they would set the team back even more, and their two-year playoff drought could be extended. Armchair GMs everywhere will be judging the moves that Gutekunst makes, and if he makes any of these mistakes, they are going to be blasting him for months. With that, these are the mistakes Green Bay must steer clear of in 2019 NFL free agency. Page 2 Photo by Rob Carr, Getty Images. The Packers aren't set up with the most cap space in free agency, but they do have a good amount available. However, with that good amount, they have to manage who they choose to target aggressively and who they choose to go sign with other teams. More from NFL Spin Zone. The elite free agents are going to have obviously high price tags, but it's the players in that medium tier that are the important ones to know when to walk away from the table. Guys like Preston Smith, Zadarius Smith and Marcus Golden are all solid options at the edge rusher spot, but they aren't in the Ezekiel Ansah or Justin Houston class. Those secondary guys are going to cost a ton of money, but when teams miss out on them, they will turn towards those secondary options to fill the needs. If Green Bay is able to convince one of those guys to sign at their number, they can't get overzealous if that player has a better offer. The Packers have always managed their cap space very well, and a major part of that has been by managing their free agency pursuits effectively. Gutekunst made his first foray last year, and the rumors have already circulated that he's going to look to address the edge rusher position in free agency this year. Green Bay needs to know where its top number is, and they can't go over that just to land a player at a position of need. Page 3 Use your arrows to browse. Photo by Stacy Revere, Getty Images. The Packers have long been believers in the draft and developed philosophy to build their roster. However, Gutekunst showed last year that he has no loyalty to the players that were drafted by former general manager Ted Thompson, as he let multiple players go. Additionally, LaFleur's system is much different than the one that was run by Mike McCarthy. The offensive needs of the past aren't the same as the needs of the present. Fan favorites Clay Matthews and Randall Cobb are free agents, and it's likely they are going to be suiting up in different uniforms next season. They have played a key role in this team's success over the past decade that they've been with the team, but it's time for them to part ways with the team and find their next step in their careers. They also have other players that are free agents this offseason that are younger or play positions where they are very shallow, or a number of other reasons to hold on to, but that doesn't mean that they should sign them for the sake of signing them. Green Bay is drafting and developing with their new crop of players, and they have to let the wrong ones go out to pasture. Use your arrows to browse.